A court has blocked implementation of the Trump administration's public charge rule. This is the rule that was titled Inadmissibility on Public Charge Grounds out of the Department of Homeland Security. It was scheduled to go into effect October 15th, but a judge for the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York issued a nationwide injunction that blocks this rule from taking effect. This rule, and we have a separate video that explains what the rule would have done had it been implemented on the 15th, would change the definition of public charge, making it very difficult for families to access the services they're entitled to: Medicaid, food assistance, housing assistance, as they try to change status. It would be used against them if they change status. The court found that this was not allowable. But this wasn't the only lawsuit that was filed. Over a dozen lawsuits have been filed, most of them on Fifth Amendment equal protection grounds, calling for this rule to be left aside. And this New York judge said, that is correct. This rule should not be implemented. The rule exceeded the Department of Homeland Security statutory authority, according to this judge, under the Immigration and Naturalization Act. He said it's contrary to law. He said it's contrary to congressional intent. Really, this was something that came out of an agency, not through the Congress. We don't write laws through agencies in this country. And so he found issue with the way that this rule was even proposed. He also called the rule arbitrary and capricious, and in one of the final sentences of his ruling said, in fact, this rule is actually repugnant to the American dream. You can read the opinion coming out of that district court. We link to it in the description below. If you still have questions about public charge, how it might impact you and your access to healthcare and coverage or other public benefits, we're also going to include in the description below a list to some attorneys that might be in the area you could talk to, some immigration attorneys or other nonprofits that have specialty in this area, so you can get your questions answered. Of course, as more changes come or more decisions are handed down, we will come back to you with updates. You can hit the like button on this video and subscribe to stay up to date.